Kevin, I want to ask you about the Connor conundrum. Connor Hellebuyck, far and away the best goalie in the NHL this year. Best save percentage, best goals against, but he's also got 51 starts. How do you handle him between now and the end of the season to make sure that he's absolutely playoff ready?
Well, I think again, there's obviously a schedule that is in place so that you look at days off between games. I think what makes Connor is he understands his body and he understands the cadence in which he likes to do his practices. I think behind the scenes, a lot of people don't appreciate the days off that we do give him or the time off that we do give him. We work with the goalie coach to he may not practice. Everyone those are the kind of things that that do add up over the course of time. But it is something that Wade Flaherty and Helly work on together, and then you get situations like last night where Comrie has to come out because the spotter takes him out. There's another kind of tick in the game there too.
Specifically to Connor and the contact he sees in the crease. He's not been a big fan. He's been very outspoken about the fact that there is too much goalie interference there. At the same time, there's breakout groups at these GM meetings that are discussing maybe the referee should scale back a little on the goaltender interference calls to allow more offense. What are you hearing from your particular breakout group and what you'd like to see there?
Well, so my breakout group really didn't get that specific. I think we sat and talked more about the process of goaltender interference, the different boxes that do get checked. How does the player get there? Is there contact? Where is the contact? Is it in the white? Is it in the blue? Is that contact stop the goalie from playing his position? And it was interesting because hockey ops sometimes will put GMs through exercises before. After some of the calls that they've made just to try and catch a pulse. So I actually got a couple sent to me a few days ago. So I grabbed Connor and I said, hey, let's watch these together. Give me your thoughts. And I want to present your thoughts because obviously, he's an intelligent goaltender.
Your team right now, best in the entire NHL, top of the NHL standings. How important is the stretch drive between now and the end of the season to stay there at number one so you don't get Dallas or Colorado in the opening round?
I think for us, it's about process. I think the biggest thing for us is when we are successful, we play a certain way. So I think that's what we're focusing on. And, so you have to go game by game and make sure that you're ready to play that way. Because if you're not, then things, can go the wrong direction too quickly. So, the standings are the standings. We're fortunate and thankful to be in the position that we're in. But I think, again, I know the focus in the group amongst the guys is, the process of the game.
How last year at the end of the playoffs, Scott Arniel was pretty outspoken about how he felt that you guys were embarrassed in the playoffs after such a tremendous regular season. How better prepared is this team now going to the playoffs than you were last year?
Well, again, you're a little battle hardened. You're, certainly the guys have, felt that and talked about that. We had the exit meetings last year where we said it was incumbent upon every individual to come back and be X percent better. And what that X percent is how hard that you're going to, do the different things to improve yourself. And that's been the mantra, I think, within the group, within the room. Great leadership, from that standpoint, really consistent message. So again, you'll never know until you get there, and it's a great group that wants to do this together.
You'll never know until you get there. I'll give you that. But how are you feeling about this?
Well, again, I'm excited. I think the acquisitions that we made at the deadline give us a little bit of a different dimension. I think Tanny gives us that another forechecking guy with speed, force other defensemen to make plays quicker than they want to, and obviously Schenner's been great. He's had I think 7 hits, 5 hits, and I don't know how many hits he had last night, but he gives us a little bit of a different dimension. He gives us that veteran presence, a guy that has won. So when he speaks, I think everyone's going to listen.
You've done all you can. Now you got to watch it unfold.
Well, again, and really for me, it's about getting out of the way, and it always has been. This is on the players. They've been awesome. They've earned this opportunity, and couldn't be more proud of them.
Thanks, Chevy.
Thank you.